everybody. I hope you're having a fantastic Monday. I had a really fun weekend. Met some friends up Friday night to celebrate a birthday. We went to Arabian Nights here at the casino and it was a lot of fun. I may have stayed out past my bedtime just a little bit. So Saturday was really unproductive and I've been kind of slacking as far as making like real elaborate meals. I've been kind of going to some easy recipes, and today I'm catching up on, you know, the usual house stuff like laundry and cleaning and doing all that. But I am throwing together some French dip sliders. These are a little different than the slow cooker French dip sandwiches that I showed you guys how to make before. These are super fast and super easy with deli bought roast beef. Super simple, okay? Because simple today is the name of the game. So you need some of these lovely Hawaiian rolls. These things are so good. You can just eat them right out of the package. Oven is preheated to 350 degrees. You're gonna need a whole white onion sliced very thin as you can, because you're going to saute this onion in some butter until it caramelizes, because we're gonna use those to put on the French dip sandwiches. So that's what we're gonna start with. You're gonna start by just taking 2 tablespoons of butter and putting it into your saute pan, and you're gonna caramelize your onions. You're gonna throw in this butter. Let's warm up the butter. It's like a 50-50 chance to pick the right burner, and I always pick the wrong burner. I swear to you. Somebody could give me the lottery numbers and I still wouldn't win, seriously. Okay, anyway, so I put the 2 tablespoons of butter in there. And I'm gonna add this whole white onion that I sliced pretty thin. You can kind of see how I sliced it, so pretty thin. And my eyes were it looks like I've been crying because my eyes watered so bad when I was cutting this onion, you guys. All right, so we're gonna put that onion in the pan. And I am suffering from a little bit of allergies out here. Okay, so that's gonna take a little bit. So to caramelize the onions, it's probably gonna take you like a good 8 minutes, somewhere in that range. So in there, you're gonna add, let me see, where did I put the thyme? A fresh sprig of thyme would be better, but I don't have that. I have ground thyme. All right, so I'm just gonna give a few shakes of the thyme across the onion, maybe about a 1/4 teaspoon of thyme. And I'm just gonna saute this up and let those get nice and brown. And then once they're done caramelizing, we'll come back and I'll show you how to build up your sandwich. You're gonna need about 1 pound of deli roast beef. You're gonna need some provolone cheese, of course your package of your Hawaiian rolls. We're going to saute our onions off and caramelize those. Those are gonna go on top. And a little thing I do is I buy some Boarshead Horseradish. Yes, takes it over the top good. And we're gonna make some Au Jus to dip them in. And it's super simple, you guys. So I'm gonna go and I'm gonna wait until these are caramelized. I'll come back, I'll show you what they look like. I'll get everything ready. We'll throw together these sliders and you are gonna be amazed at how delicious and how simple they are. So I'll be back once these are caramelized. Okay, you guys, so I caramelized the onions. You could probably go a little bit longer than I am, all right? You can see they're getting nice and brown. It smells so good in here, you guys. All right, so I turned off the burner. Well, I'm turning off the burner now. I thought I turned it off already. Okay, so I'm just gonna set that aside for a second, okay? And I have my Hawaiian rolls. I cut them, you have to cut them in half. So slowly take a knife and kind of do it. Sometimes you'll get it a little bit thin in areas, so try to be careful when you cut them in half. I wish they would just cut them in half for you so you don't have to mess with that. But put the tops on the side. Put the bottom rolls in a 9x13 sprayed with cooking spray, just the bottom half. And then we're gonna take the bottom half, and I just bought a package of provolone cheese, and I bought some deli roast beef. I like boar's head. I'm kind of picky about my lunch beef, but some boar's head roast beef, or you can buy whatever roast beef you like, private selection or whatever. This is what I was telling you about. This is the Boarshead Horseradish. I honestly should be sponsored by them. What do you think? I think you guys should tag Boarshead and tell them that they need to send me stuff, because I use their stuff all the time and I'm always talking about their products and I don't get anything for it. But anyway, I do it because I really like it. Boarshead Horseradish, the bomb, okay? So I'm gonna take it and kind of just squirt it on the bottom part. If you don't like horseradish, you don't have to do this, but I'm telling you, horseradish and roast beef, yeah, with onion, please sign me the hell up for that. Okay, a little bit. And I just squeezed it in there. And now you're gonna layer up your cheese and your roast beef. I'm gonna put the cheese on the bottom. Super easy, right, you guys? I mean, come on, how much quicker can it be to throw this together? So I'm gonna use the 6 slices on the bottom. I only have 2 left. Maybe I'll break them in half and kind of put it on the top, just so I don't have to put this back in the fridge, you know? Or maybe I could eat it, but that's a lot of cheese. All right, so now I'm gonna start to layer in that delicious roast beef. It's almost falling apart, it's shredded, right? It's so good. And we will put it in there. I love their stuff. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's so good. And then we'll top it with those caramelized onion. It's just falling apart. I love it. I was gonna make these yesterday, but I ended up making the ham and cheese pinwheels, which were also super incredible. This is about a pound. You guys can use a little more if you like them a little bit thicker, but really for us, it's enough. It's just the 4 of us. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of open it. Okay, so I piled on the roast beef. I'm actually gonna just kind of use the rest of that cheese. You don't have to do this part, but I just have extra, so I'm just putting it on there just so I don't waste it. All right, now I'm gonna take that caramelized onion. I'm gonna put them on top here, on top of the cheese, kind of spread it out over the meat and the cheese. Oh my gosh, you guys, I can't wait to eat this. And you know what I did is I made some homemade potato salad to go with it. Delicious. I made my mom's recipe, her potato salad recipe. These are still hot, so I don't really want to use just my fingers. I just want to spread it out so that every little bite has some onion in it. I used a little bit of a smaller onion. Make sure that you use a medium to large onion so that you have enough of the onion flavor, okay? All right, now here's your top, the top of your rolls. You're gonna put that on top, kind of give it a, just press it down a little bit. I have a tablespoon of melted butter. Get you a little brush, go in and brush the top of your buns. Oven preheated to 350. There we go. Oh, how I wish I could make a living from cooking. I love it so much, you guys. Thank you for always watching my videos and sharing them, sharing my YouTube channel. It means so, so much to me. You have no idea. It relaxes me so much to be in the kitchen. I'm gonna use that whole tablespoon. I don't care. I'm doing it. Living dangerously, right? There. Oh, heck yeah, girl. Okay, and a little bit of garlic powder on the top. Sprinkle it gently. You don't want to go crazy. Just enough. Just enough. Okay. A little bit of that on the top. And you know what else I'm going to add? Where'd they go? Right there. I'm going to add some black sesame seeds. Just because. Just for a little fanciness. All right. Here we go. Actually, I'm left-handed, so let me dump them in my hand so I don't dump the whole thing on there. Just give it a little sprinkle. Just add a little something to it. You don't have to do this. You can skip this part. Okay. Now we're going to pop those into the 350-degree oven. I don't know, for about 10 minutes or so until the cheese is melted and the buns are a little bit crispy. And we're gonna make our au jus. So let me pause, let me pop them in the oven, and then I'm gonna show you how to make the final step, the au jus. Super simple, mind-blowingly simple. And you take that crusty, cheesy goodness and you dip it in the au jus, and oh my God, it's so good. So hold on, I'll be right back. Let me get these in the oven. Okay, so they're in the oven, and we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna make the au jus dipping sauce. So for the total recipe, you need the 5.5 tablespoons of butter. So you need a couple to do the onion in, and then you need a little bit for the top to brush the rolls. And then the final bit you need is for the au jus. So I have about 1.5 tablespoons of butter in the pan. Let me turn, it would help if I turned it on, right? Okay, so we're gonna turn that on and start to melt our butter. I'm so serious, I'm in serious need of new pans. This is just sad. I hate these pans. As much as I cook, you would think I'd have a set of decent pans. No, I have one pot that I'm in love with that I'll never get rid of. But this one, it's so crooked, I don't know what happened to it. Like it heated and it got crooked. So I always have to prop it up with something, and it irritates the hell out of me. Anyways, I'm done complaining. 1 tablespoon of butter in the pan. And we're gonna add about 1 teaspoon of minced garlic. You can go ahead and chop up fresh garlic, that's fine if you don't have any minced. I always keep minced garlic in my fridge. So I'm gonna take about 1 teaspoon of the garlic, and oh, the smell of butter and garlic. So good, right? So good. I'm using the same pan that I did my onions in. I didn't rinse it out or anything. Just leave it. That'll add a little bit of extra oomph to your au jus. And to this, we're gonna add 1.5 cups of beef stock. Just go ahead and pour it in there. 1.5 cups of beef stock. Delish. Right like that. We're gonna add 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire. Let me get my, I'll measure. Just a tablespoon of Worcestershire. I love the smell of this stuff. I could drink it right out of the thing. Be careful if you're gonna use any salt, because the Worcestershire is a little bit salty flavored. So be really careful if you salt, because it might be too salty. I'm gonna actually wait and taste it in a minute and see if I even want to add any salt to it. And that's it for the au jus right there. And you're just gonna allow it to cook and get all the flavors in there and come to a bubble. And then you can turn it down and simmer it and let it go until all of it is, the butter's nice and melted in there, and it's fragrant and it smells amazing, and until your sandwiches are done. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and let this cook on the stovetop, stir it occasionally. I'm gonna taste, you know, actually I'll just taste it now and see if I wanna add any salt. Yep, maybe just a little bit. About maybe half a teaspoon. That should be better. Let's see. Give it a stir. And I'm gonna taste it one more time. That's better. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and let that simmer and let those flavors get going, and I'll be back when the sandwiches are all done and I take them out of the oven. Okay, you guys, here they are, fresh out of the oven. Oh, it smells so good. Oh, it smells fantastic. Au jus is all done. I put a little bit in a dish right here, and I'm going to just dip that sandwich in and try it here in a second. I know it's gonna be super hot, but how easy is that, you guys? How long did that take to throw together? Super easy. I love quick and easy meals. Oh, look at the cheese. Oh, Lord have mercy. Look at that. Yum. I just lost an onion there. All right, so let's see. If you let au jus sit, it's gonna, that butter is gonna solidify and go back to that. So make sure that you give it a good stir, okay? Here's my au jus. It's super hot, you guys. It's super hot. Let's take a second. I also made some potato salad. This was my mom's potato salad recipe, and I can't wait to have that as a little side dish for this. All right, here we go. It's so hot. I'm gonna burn my mouth. Okay, here we go. Oh my gosh. Oh, not even exaggerating. Not even exaggerating. Those are so damn good. The horseradish. Just the right hint of horseradish with this. You guys, please make this. I'm begging you to make this. You're going to thank me. Super easy, super fast. I'll post the recipe below. I love you guys. The Hawaiian bread is stuck to my teeth. Anyway, I'm gonna go devour that. I'm gonna go finish that and have some potato salad. I love you guys. I'll post it below. I hope you'll try it. Let me know what you think. And until next time, I'll see you. Oafi.